Hey, welcome to A Moment to Move. This is an active recovery flow. So I'm currently recovering from surgery, and this is something that I've been doing over the last week. It's just, I want to keep moving. So yeah, you can use it post-workout, pre-workout, maybe as an evening cool down, or on those days that you're just really short on time. So it's active movement, and let's get into it. So we're going to start in the downward facing dog. So sink the hips up to the sky, maybe pedal out the feet, take a few breaths to feel into your body. From there, create a solid foundation with the hands. And we're just going to roll through the spine. Then we're coming into like a plank cat here, so protracting the shoulders, step the feet a little bit wider, and we're just going to sink the hips down to the ground, pushing into the hands, squeezing the glutes, and pulling the chest through for upward facing dog. From here, we just tuck the chin to the chest, begin to roll back, coming into a wide-legged downward facing dog. And we're just going to go for 5. Nice and slow, moving, just trying to keep the body alive. Tuck the chin to the chest and roll back. It's not a very physical class today, but it's just nice. We want to be able to move, open up the bodies, and still keep something going, even on those rest days. Coming in for 4, keep pushing the ground away from you. Squeeze the glutes as you come into up dog, and pull that chin back. Tuck that chin to the chest and roll back. And we'll go for 1 more, rolling forward. Maybe go even slower this time round. Eyes of the elbows spin forward. Hold that up dog for a little bit more. Maybe dip the hips from side to side. Tuck that chin to the chest and roll back. And from here, we're going to stick that right leg up to the sky. 3-legged dog. We're going to bend the knee, tuck it into the chest, roll forward, brief pause in tiger curl, flex the foot, step between the hands, lower that back knee down, coming into a nice low lunge. So we're going to bring that right elbow on top of the right leg. We're going to reach that left arm up and stretch it over your head, bringing it over to the right hand side. Just stretching out through that quad, squeeze the thighs together to create a bit more stability. You can come onto the top of your left foot if you choose. From here, we're going to extend the left arm forward, sweep the right arm down and around, coming into a nice open twist or crescent twist. Again, squeeze the thighs, then midline together. Try and keep the torso stacked over the hips. Breathe. From here, sweep that right arm down and up into a brief low lunge. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, place the hands inside the right foot, heel toe that right foot to the outside edge of the mat, and we're going to come into a lizard lunge. So you can either stay on the knee of the back foot, or you can bring that leg up and bring that hip stretch a little deeper. Completely your choice. Let's take a few circles, flex the toes of the right foot and make sure the knee is tracking the same way as the toes. And then from there, create a solid foundation with the hands. Step that right foot back to high plank, and then sink the hips up to the sky, back to a downward facing dog. And we're briefly going to bring that left leg up to the sky for 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, bring it into the chest, then shift the hips forward. Again, a little brief pause in tiger curl, contracting your core, flex the toes on the left foot, step between the hands, lower that right knee down, and then bring the left elbow on top of the left knee, sweep that right hand up, and we're going to stretch open to the left hand side this time. Push into the ground with your both feet and the tops of your right foot heel of your left foot. Just opening up through the side body on the right hand side. You might feel that all the way from the quad up. I certainly do. Then sweep that left arm down, extend that right arm forward, bring that left arm behind you, and again, open twist. I've really been doing this a few times over the last couple of days as I am recovering from surgery. And this was a nice way, as I said, after a solid workout and on a rest day, just to keep the body moving. Very active recovery. And sweep that left arm round and up to the sky for a brief low lunge. Extend through the fingers, and on your exhale, lower the hands inside the left foot. And again, heel toe that left foot out to the side, flex the toes on the left foot, and take your variation of lizard lunge and create a few circles. Come up onto the toes if you choose to. You can even do a few bounces. And just opening up that hip. Making a few circles. And then from here, we're just going to bring that right foot outside the right hand. And then we're going to straighten the legs, taking a forward fold. Tuck your chin to your chest, or just stretching out through the hamstrings. Keep your hands on the ground, make sure the feet are tracking out a little bit to the side, and we're going to lower the hips down, coming into Malasana Yogi squat, or deep squat. And then we're going to push the hips up, take that forward fold. Once again, I'm just going to take 5 of those forward folds to squats. Little leg strengthening, hip opening, hamstring opening movement. Lowering down. Inhale back up, forward fold. Again, tuck that chin to the chest to create more length in the back body. Lowering back down. 4. Last one, hips up to the sky. Forward fold. And we're going to lower back down one more time to the squat. Rest for a brief second here. Now you can place the hands behind you and then just gently bring your bum to the floor. Get ready as we lower down onto our backs. You can do it as controlled as you choose, or you can just flop down. Scoot the feet in a little bit. Make sure you can touch the heels of your feet. And we're just going to come into bridge raise, and we're going to hold that position. So when you're ready, inhale, scoot the hips up, tuck that tailbone. Squeeze the glutes, leave a little bit of room between the chin and the chest. You may want to walk the feet in a little bit more. And if you need a little bit more room in your lower back, you can walk your feet slightly more out so there's not quite hip width, it's a little bit further. Whatever you choose to be necessary. And again, if you want to, you can place your hands under your hips to keep that position for supported bridge raise. You can bring the shoulders under, your arms under your shoulders. Clasp the hands, squeeze for a little bit more extension. And take 3 more breaths in this position. As you can see, a little bit of a new setting today. I'm outside, enjoying a little bit of Perth winter sun. And maybe you want to take your practice outside today also. Squeeze the glutes again, and exhale, lower down. Our locals are saying hello. There's a kookaburra going off, which is great. Extend the left leg out in front of you. Bring that right knee into the chest. Grab the outside of the right knee with the left hand. Shift onto the left scoot, left hip, and bring that right knee across your body. Extend your right arm out if you choose to. You can have it alongside. And then you can gaze over that right shoulder if you want to deepen your stretch. Whatever you choose to do here is perfectly fine. It's your body, it's your active recovery. Just take a brief second in a stretch. Come back to normal. Bring the left knee in, extend the right leg away. Again, grab the outside of the left knee with your right hand, scoot onto the right hip, bring the knee across your body, and take that open twist. Extend the left arm away from you. Bring that left foot back, bring that right knee into the belly, and take a few gentle rocks forward and back. And come up to standing. And we're just going to do one last shake it out. So we're just going to stand still, create a solid foundation with your feet. Make sure your pelvis is tucked a little bit, and pushing into the four corners of your feet, arms down by your side. And we're just going to start bending into the knees, nice and slowly. Bouncing more or less, but keeping on our feet, not jumping up off the ground. And then you can close down the eyes. You start to shrug the shoulders a little bit more vigorously. Just breathe, inhale, exhale through the nose. You can start flapping your hands, shaking them out, get a little bit more vigor. Bouncing a little harder. And really start to shake out the body, get as crazy as you choose. I always like doing this on an active recovery day. Shake, shake, shake. Keep breathing. Focus on the breath and shaking out all the dust, all the cobwebs. We'll go for 5, 4, get faster. 3, 2, 1, stand still. Close down the eyes. See if there's any pulses in your body. You can either choose to stand there with your eyes closed, you can lay back down and have a little Shavasana corpse pose, you can sit down and close your eyes for a brief second, and if not, you can get on with the rest of your day, do whatever you want. Your practice is finished now, so I hope you enjoyed this active recovery session, and let me know how it went for you and when you used it, post, pre, just a day where you didn't really want to go to the gym or didn't want to do any real physical exertion, and yeah, just let me know how you found the class. And I hope you found your moment to move, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.